What's up, everybody? Welcome to Let's Play here on YouTube.com/KindaFunnyGames. I'm Greg Miller, alongside Mr. Gone Home himself, Steve Gaynor. Come here.
Hey, man.
Come here.
It's a full hug. Oh, it's a lean hug.
It's the handshake hug, the rarity.
We're
just so far off on these things. It's hard to hug on them.
It's called the doubler.
Whenever I move it, Kevin, you yell at me for moving it.
No, Kevin is here to make you happy, Greg. He wants you to
I
move
assure
it.
you that's not what he's here for.
I'm just saying, if you want to move it, it's fine.
But I mean,
For this, it's perfectly fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
For the morning show.
Oh, you're moving it away.
It's making Kevin angry.
I've been trolled.
No, it wasn't you. Here, we'll get nice and tight.
All right.
You and me get nice and tight in here. How you doing?
And so I assume that this is still all rolling, no cut.
Oh, yeah, no, there's no cut.
Good.
That's not kind of funny.
But now we're in the right
There we go.
proximity.
Now we're talking.
Okay.
So you and this place called Fullbright
Yeah.
made a game called Gone Home, which I fell in love with, and you know that.
I know.
That I talk about all the time.
It means the world to me.
Yeah, exactly. Now,
Nice move.
you've made this new game, Tacoma.
We are in the
It's
midst
finished.
of making it.
It's out.
I wouldn't go that far.
1 second. What is going on, Kevin? You're craning your neck over there. Just tell me what's happening.
Oh, I'm just looking for his mic.
Is it on the wrong side? It's on the far
It
side.
sounds great. I just couldn't see it. That's
Okay.
all. You can keep going.
That's because I'm a professional.
He is a
dude.
professional over
I know
there.
how
All
lav
right.
mics work. Get them right up in there.
Tacoma is coming out when?
Later this year, middle of this year.
Okay, good. That's
we
good.
don't we don't have a date yet, but we're zeroing in on it.
PC, Xbox One.
That's right.
All right, great. No PlayStation, no big deal. I won't bust your balls about it.
Oh, really?
I've
you
been-
you never do that?
I mean,
to your old buddy
no,
Steve?
I mean, I feel like it might be time. I think it's time to let it go.
Wow.
That Gone Home didn't have a platinum trophy, and it
Okay.
clearly deserved it. I mean, My Name is Mayo has a platinum trophy.
You literally, at the last Let's Play, we're talking shit right at the end there.
That's correct. That yes, in the Knights and Bikes Let's Play, I do take a lot of shots at Steve. He didn't know
lot of
that.
shots.
Though. I'm saying now I'm
That's
letting
what
it
Kevin's
go.
here for, to like fuck with you.
Yeah, well, no, he's
Tell-
here.
tell me things you
Kevin's
don't
telling
want
the
to know.
truth. That's
Yeah,
what he's
yeah.
supposed to do. But I'm gonna let it go now.
He's a
That's
truth
it.
teller.
He is a truth teller. That's what we call him. We call him Kevin Coelho, the truth teller.
And a sage.
Let's play some Tacoma.
Gentleman. All right.
We're in space.
Yes.
You had come through a long time ago, done a one-on-one with me.
Yeah.
We talked for your entire career. We talked about Tacoma.
Which was amazing.
You confirmed that this is in the Gone Home universe.
Yeah.
It's many years in the future.
It is. It takes place in the year 2088.
Okay.
So yeah, Tacoma takes place on a space station. Year 2088. You are an independent contractor who's been called in to retrieve the AI that runs the station and return it to its owners.
Okay.
But as you are exploring the station, you're finding out about why the crew was evacuated, what happened to them, through both physical and like digital evidence of what happened before you arrived.
Awesome.
So when we jump in, it's like just a little ways after the actual start of the game.
Okay.
And you're going into Tacoma Station.
For the first time?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when you pitched the game, I think, to us and talked about it, it sounded cool.
Good.
And then watching
That's
you
a start.
play it and watching how it's changed too since your
Yeah.
first demo, I'm glad to see you're delivering on it.
Cool.
Because I love the idea of what, we'll jump in here, obviously you're getting set, Odin's telling you who you are.
Yeah.
But when you start rewinding and watching these scenes and then you watch them and they leave and the scene doesn't necessarily end, you travel
Right.
with them the length of the tape.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and I'm sure as you guys, people that work with like video all day, work with like editing and moving through timelines and kind of being in that space, it's somewhere between exploring the environment like you did in Gone Home and exploring scrubbing through a recording that you're kind of in the middle of.
Yeah.
And the thing is, since it's a 3D recording, since it takes place in this environment, it's not just like end to end. You kind of stand there and watch it and go back and forth.
Sure.
It's happening all around you, and you're kind of connecting the different points of it into a whole. But you start out.
Shit's fucked up.
Oh shit!
This space
Watch
station
this.
doesn't seem right.
Watch this. Massive data loss,
Oh man.
aka shit's fucked up.
Any data loss is bad, I hear.
Yeah, but you play as Amy Ferrier, who is a independent contracting and engineer, basically a space engineer, an AI specialist. And so when you arrive on the station, you can see on the walls, you can see the signs, like the engineering sign and the interfaces, but also there's all this other digital information that's been being tracked and recorded by the station. And due to the incident that caused the crew to be evacuated, a lot of that data has been lost. But since you're this kind of technical role, you're able to recover what's left behind. Are you ready for this?
You guys love this shit.
You want to?
Yeah, do it. Hit it. Well, let's see the Mittens diary.
Ha!
All right,
First try.
Damn.
And guess what? When we when we implement achievements, that'll be your very first achievement.
I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it will be.
So like, there's all this digital information that's kind of built into these characters' experience. So right now, Amy just got a notification that there was new info on her personal AR desktop.
Gotcha.
So this is all like augmented reality stuff that is being projected into her vision over the environment. And what we wanted to say was, if our game is all about this place being this high-tech location with AR as like an integral part of the place, how would people in this world like use it on a day-to-day basis? Like we have our cell phones, and you just like pull out your cell phone, you're like, I need to look at where I'm going, I need
Directions,
to get directions, I need I just got a text from somebody. And so we wanted to say, if there's augmented reality in this world, you should be able to see like how it would be used by these people.
Sure.
So there's that, but also as you come across different parts of the station, you can recover these digital records of moments that were recorded before you arrived that you can then play back and get kind of bits and pieces of the experiences that the crew had while they were still on Tacoma.
So, you really miss it, huh?
Well, it just seems like it'd be strange being back on Earth already, after only a year up here.
Really? After all I've had to hear from you about the conditions VT has us working under?
Yeah, but there's that. And then there's this. Yeah, I'll miss it.
And so, you're really
can't
kind
blame
of
you.
getting to the thing that's really interesting to us, I think, about
whether you're getting renewed or not, did you submit your
how
yearly crew member
AR
report?
works in Tacoma.
Yeah.
Is there's plenty of games
Me
that
neither.
we've played where there's
I
kind of
think I
like
might
maybe a
go get that
holographic message. There's someone who's like
yeah.
left a recording for
Right,
you,
right.
and you can see them, and it's usually, I think, more often kind of like a plot point or some event that happened, but because this was basically being recorded when the characters weren't even aware of it.
Sure.
And you're here observing it after it's already happened. You really have this very direct connection to kind of, personal unguarded moments that you couldn't have if you were there with the characters in person and they're not performing it for you. You're really just being an observer of what happened before
You're being
you
a big
arrived.
creep.
You are creeping hard.
This is the problem with the AI. The AI is creeping, and now you're creeping.
You think the AI is a creeper?
I mean, apparently, why did I need to see these people's private conversation? Can't
Well-
wait to go in the bathroom and see that AR. Some guy just fucking doing his business.
Oh, get ready. No. Well, a big part of the fiction of the game is that there are these sort of different, not exactly factions, but entities that have different, I think, motivations for what is going on
Sure.
on the station. So the AI is really kind of a tool for both the crew and for the company to do the automated stuff on the station, manage what people need to do for their tasks and everything. But then Odin, the AI, is really only
I don't
able.
trust him, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he's up to something.
You're a hater?
I don't know. I don't trust AI or this guy. And I think that was because here's my one thing.
Okay.
You said the crew's been evacuated.
Yeah.
You're there to figure out why, though, right? Or do we have the crew back home? Are they safe? Do we know what's happening to the crew?
So that's a big part of it, is that you're actually here technically to do a job, right? Like, so when we get down to this part of the station, Amy's objective is to transfer the AI data from each part of the station back to her ship, and then she's going to take Odin with her and return
Okay.
it to its owners. But then the other side of it is that while that's ongoing, you're free to explore the space and find out more about what happened, because basically the way you've been hired means that they are just giving you like need to know information.
Gotcha,
You
okay,
know
okay.
the basics of like, you're here, you need to do this. That's all that we're telling you.
Sure.
And so as you move through the space, you are reconstructing the idea of like, well, what really happened? What was the kind of motivation behind why I was sent here,
Okay.
why the crew was evacuated. But it's an interesting like design challenge to have worked around, where it's kind of two parallel motivations, right? It's like Amy has a job and you have to do it, and then finding out more about it is really just like out of your own curiosity.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because it's like something that's hard about designing a game like this is you don't want to make the exploration and the finding of the story into like a checklist, because
Sure.
if your like goal is like find out all the evidence, find out what happened, I think there's a really slippery slope towards like, oh, I'll just go click on everything until I have it all. I
Yeah.
did it, I can move on. And what we really want is for the player to be able to find all the detail they're interested in, to have access to all of the details that they're finding and be able to turn that into a kind of picture of what happened, but for it to be just from their own desire to do that, not because the game is telling you to,
Gotcha.
Yeah. And so what you were talking about early in the stream was this kind of scene right here, where we're following Nat and Bert around the dining table. You can see there's other people in the kitchen. There's Sarah is down here playing pool, and so when you're in one of these scenes, obviously there's a lot going on. You can't be everywhere at once. But since it's a digital recreation, a digital recording of what happened, you can pause it at any point, and then you can move backwards and forwards through the timeline and say, okay,
Get it all, see everything.
Right, like I was here with them while they were setting the table, but I saw they were over here, these guys in the kitchen, so who are they, what are they up to? I can pull it back and kind of connect all those dots of everything that is surrounding us. It's some the kind of analog that I've used, the metaphor that I've used in the past is, if you're like at a party, right, like at a dinner party or whatever, let's say that I'm having a conversation with these guys. If you look over there and there's other people talking about something, you'll never know what it is unless you say, like, hey, what were you guys talking about? But like, you only have that one point.
You have that moment.
Yeah,
that's your life,
it's like that's your only perception of it. And there's this, I think, really satisfying ability to say, I actually within this frame can kind of really know everything that was going on and know like all the details of the entire picture that you don't have access to in real life. That's the other thing I'm pulling up right here is if one of the crew members was using their personal AR desktop when the scene was captured, you can recover that data and basically see what they were seeing at that time.
Okay.
So, if you're like,
super creepy, we're totally creeping on these motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah. So if you're like here and you're hearing their conversation.
This looks... Sorry, this is what Odin wanted?
Odin, this is...
And so you know what...
Trust Odin,
And so you know now what Clive is looking at, and you're like, oh, this was what Clive was reading while this was going on. And it's really just about kind of like taking all those pieces and turning them into your full understanding of kind of what the scene really means. You know what I mean? Like,
totally.
Because Gone Home was about...
Pause it.
Oh, not the game. The scene.
Now, give me a 180.
All right.
What all jokes have you put over here? You've gone home. You had Levine's salad dressing.
That's true.
What are we?
Let's see. Guess how many cat references do you think are
Jesus
on
God.
these shelves?
7.
7 says Kevin.
Kevin
I think that's high.
Kevin likes it because that sounds like his name.
7 and Kevin.
Wow, that was a really rude judgment call there.
I am judgy.
We've known that for a while with Gaynor.
Yeah.
He's weird. I'm gonna say 3 cat references over here. Is there a cat on this space station?
Okay. Let's take this one step at a time.
Okay, sorry, I'm getting too excited. Man, you got magic fingers.
Okay, so we got nutrition bars. Well, there's no cat there.
No.
We got... Well,
Tuna salad,
cats
I
like
like
tuna,
that.
but there's no cat on the... So, cat reference number 1, Theta Whiskey, that's the name of Carla's cat.
Okay.
So there's one cat reference.
There's one cat
And
reference?
but that was a little subtle.
That's
you have
not
to,
in
you have
your
to know
face,
Carla,
cat.
you have to know the cat's name.
Exactly.
It's all
Well, now you
there.
do, best
But
friends.
wait, what is a can of delicious cat food?
Oh.
So this is my sweet angel baby, Delicious, who has the perfect name to be a brand of cat food. So 2. You were very close.
2.
2 cat references.
Too much, Kevin. You went overboard, you know?
I thought they'd double down.
I mean, I honestly, I don't blame you, Kevin. I would think...
Knowing these people, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If I were you, I would have thought that. Got square mugs.
Space.
So yeah, I feel like we did the food shelf thing. Was there anything else on your mind?
No, that was the one I wanted to know. I want to see what's happening back there.
You were just like, show me the snacks now.
You
we're
like
good.
to put little Easter eggs in here.
Oh, yeah.
You like to have weird stuff going on. I'm onto your games.
Does someone like eating cat food or?
Wow. Okay. I mean,
question.
see, Kevin's playing the game.
I said, is there a cat? And then you showed me cat food. I'm pretty
Wow,
I
Kevin.
think
I mean, that's a great observation. I think that you're really good at this and great. What were you saying, Greg?
I'm pretty dope.
Show me more of your game.
Okay, so now this is what I'm grasping. We are now giving ourselves a sub-objective. You're saying,
Find this cat.
where's
this cat?
Right. So okay, you tell me where to go. Where do you want to go next on the cat hunt?
I say downstairs.
Okay.
That looks like an Omi. What would you say?
The cat room.
Kevin is.
Oh my God! A cat's floating by outside. Holy shit!
It's just a space station. It's not a cat.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Playing some board games.
Somebody was playing
Parcheesi.
board games, and Sarah was winning by a
Gotcha,
lot.
gotcha.
Okay. Beer and noodles. We got that.
See? You too.
Doesn't look like a cat over here, but there is an extremely detailed pool simulation.
Oh wow, yeah.
So let's go just for 1 second. Let me
No,
just.
let's find the cat. Why are you wasting all this
Hey,
time?
buddy, what if I knocked a ball into the hole and then it scared the cat out? You aren't thinking with your.
The cat doesn't fit inside a pool table.
What if it was a
sound
tiny
silly.
kitten?
Oh my God, do you have tiny kittens in this?
See,
Wait, but how long have they been in space? Did they have a kitten still? Wouldn't it have grown up?
They're doing amazing things with genetic technology these
Oh.
days.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Oh, it actually works.
Strong move.
That looked really good.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, I didn't want to compliment you for this, but that looked amazing.
All right. So just real quick, sorry, I'm gonna make sure that
Make sure
doing
everything's working.
Just making sure the proper break doesn't scare the
Look
cat
at
out.
this. Look at this game, guys. For everybody who said Going Home was just a walking simulator, eating your words now. This is a pool simulator too.
Yeah. I mean, well, like one of the things we wanted to do was say, you know, like being able to have, like, you know, we like our physics objects at Fullbright.
Yeah.
And we wanted to say, you know, if you are seeing the crew, you know, interact with something, we want to let you be able to touch it too, right? And so we're like, hey.
Is Sergio the guy in charge of the
I think we can
station?
probably make this work. So yeah, little ball, little pool, little darts.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, that's another Chivo right
wow, Sergio. Okay, so no cat.
there. Okay.
Let's go to one more place before we move on.
Kevin said to go to the cat room, which is a pretty good
Do
guess.
you mean bathroom? You mean the bat room? Did you misspell bathroom?
No, I meant the cat room with all the cats.
Well, we're going to the bathroom.
All right,
so
bathroom,
I'm sorry
we're in
to
the bathroom.
disappoint.
Some weird ass soap.
There's a weird soap donut.
Chocolate. Wait, what does it say on the back there? Is that something?
Things in a different language.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Because I thought it looked like soap, but it also looks like that thing if you got the hemorrhoids. I didn't know.
Oh yeah. Nah, I mean it serves dual purposes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Somebody's reading. All right, no cat. So.
Are we gonna find the JFK book series up here too? I bet. Warren copies.
Let's
huh?
find out.
Huh?
No spoilers. All right, so let's pull back through. So this was where Evie
Proudest
was.
moment as a crew, I think, was when a resort guest needed
Wait, what?
emergency care while on a transit
Wait,
vessel.
Greg,
and was brought
Yeah.
aboard
Kevin.
Tacoma to be stayed.
What is this sweet precious angel baby?
House cat.
Now let's catch him and kill it.
Whoa!
Dude,
Evacuated.
you mean this room should be evacuated of people that say stuff like that about our sweet, lovable cat?
Because they got fleas, and fleas in space is really
Fleas in
bad.
space would be a problem.
They probably wouldn't be that big of a deal, dude.
Oh man, it's like you did no space research.
I haven't heard about the flea infestation on ISS in like
as
99.
skittish as cats are, man, this cat would be fucked for life on this space station, hiding under beds the rest of
No,
existence.
this is a chill cat.
Future cats
So
are better.
at the end of this scene, yeah, some shit does start to go on, and
Yeah.
we start to encounter what started to hint at why the crew is evacuated.
Okay.
And so the whole crew is reacting to this one event together. They all get pulled
Sure.
together, including just 1 second. Just all right. See, perks up. What was
Yeah.
that?
Goes back to bed.
He's a chill cat.
Oh,
He's
what the
sleeping.
hell, cat? No way. You just didn't want to animate a cat walking around.
100% what happens. They just go back to bed.
Yeah, you know this. Kevin gets it.
Yeah, I have a cat.
Not with an explosion.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
No oxygen
Absolutely.
on the station except what we're breathing right now.
Correct. Additionally,
How long does that give us?
We should have about 48 hours of breathable air, maybe more.
I do not trust that
Odin's
AI.
figures are correct.
all right. I'll have VT send up a fresh supply straight away.
Guys, it might not be that easy.
Thank you. Uh-oh.
Yeah. And so something that is really interesting, I think, as a player.
External communications.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Jesus.
That AI.
So we've got
Can't trust
no
him.
supply, No external cause.
But being in these
no way
moments where the crew actually comes together as a group,
Yeah.
and being able to feel like, you know, it's always, you know, interesting to be able to follow a few characters around, kind of following their footsteps. But these moments where the entire crew is working as a unit, and
Yeah.
you're kind of in the middle of a conversation where, you know, we heard their side. Now we're hearing what, you know, this part of the crew is talking about. You can see
Sure.
what they're trying to you know, find about what's gone on. I think it's a pretty unique experience, just because, you know, we've played some games like.
She was talking about getting washed on the toilet too.
Yep.
She knows.
Oh, yeah.
She knows this Odin's a creeper. I just think, okay, wash me on the toilet. Have a ball, you freaks. Jesus.
And I don't know. It's like when you're in the middle of sort of this a very kind of dynamic moment like
Yeah.
this, and then you are able to say, like, I can kind of go on to all the sides of it. I can be like
Get the whole picture.
Yeah, I can be I guess sort of a part of all of it. I don't know. It's a cool thing to be able to see come online, right? Because we've been working on this game for a long time. We you know, you saw an earlier version of it that was very different.
Yeah, it looked a lot different.
And you know, when we kind of reimagine what we were doing, when we re-examine some of our kind of like core assumptions about what the shape of the game was, what you did in it, it meant that the way that we recorded these scenes was we went down to LA and we got all 6 of the actors that play the characters together onto a soundstage, ensemble style. They recorded them all, you know, like it was a stage play, basically.
Very nice.
And you know, when that then translates across to feeling like you're kind of on that stage with them, it's something that I don't know. I don't think that you get to experience in a lot of games. And you know, what we want to do is make stuff that people feel like they haven't played before. You know?
Yeah, no, that makes a
so
lot
when
of
you have
sense.
that moment, it's.
I didn't even
it's
think about
great
it
to
for the
see.
fact of, like, you know, with Gone Home or whatever, the fact that it was just one person giving audio diaries for the most part, right? There
Right.
wasn't a give and take. There wasn't a conversation you needed to frame.
Yeah. And so, you know, like letting the player get closer to the characters and kind of be a part of those moments was the next step we wanted to take with Tacoma.
Sure. Well, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Middle this year sometime?
Yeah,
The middle
yeah,
of
we're
this
in for
year?
the middle of the year. We're gonna figure out our, you know, exact date as soon as we can, but
Okay.
we're getting there.
It looks great, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tacoma. I'm excited about it, and I don't even like space that much, as you know, except for like the million exceptions to the rule. But this one looks cool because it's people up there,
Yeah.
and there's a cat, and there's a guitar now, and there's Steve.
Thank you so much, Greg, for
Thank
having
you.
me.
I love you.
Yeah, dude, it was a lot of fun. And
It was. We learned, we loved, we laughed. That's what we do here at Kind of Funny.
we hugged like multiple times.
Exactly.
It was
That's how we do it.
fantastic. All right.
Subscribe, like, share. Look for Tacoma soon.
See everybody. Thanks.
Bye.